Hi, Mr. Homesteader. Welcome to my house build. I have to lift the plastic cover to make some access. Gonna be finishing up cutting these rafters. Battery. That's okay. Next job would be to add these corner braces to wherever they're missing. Also have to finish disassembling this. I used it for a temporary scaffolding to be able to reach up inside the roof. Yeah, actually gonna get the scaffolding first because these are in the way to get the corner braces in. Alright, I'm done with the bracing. Now it's time to start building where the rain gutter is gonna be fixed. Right there. It's pretty late already. It got too dark to keep working. I didn't manage to finish. So instead I'm preparing the material for tomorrow under the lamps. So tomorrow is gonna be a big day. Hopefully we're gonna make some good progress with the roof. Day 2. Let's continue with this one. The board that I attached yesterday doesn't look too straight today. I'm not sure camera captures that well, but there's a bend on it. I'll see if I can get it straight later, but if not, it's alright. Let's not be too precise. I used to build furniture, so I'm like used to accuracy, but like when it's building our house, it's a bit different, you know. You have to have some, you have to cut some slack, you know. A few millimeters here and there doesn't mean that much. The plan for today is to finish this railing and then start with another sheet that protects from the moisture. All right, then let's get to work. Alright, it's done. Let's check how it looks from further away. Yesterday I was putting the sealant on these battens to make them a little more water resistant. I'm feeling a little lazy right now, so I'm gonna do a few more planks and probably get back to working on the roof again. So I've been preparing and it's time for Tyvek. So apparently I have to start from the other side. And because I wasn't able to roll out the material by myself, my friend Andres came to help. By the way, we have a third friend, Thomas.
Hi.
I guess I'm gonna be starting to prepare the battens. night session. It's pretty late, almost 11. We have added the second row of battens. I had to double check the gap that we need to make because the first one differs from the second one. It's very important to get the first one right. So we did that, and it's gonna be way easier from now because the gap in between is gonna be the same. So I'm gonna be able to do this alone. Except for the Tyvek, of course. I need a helping hand for that. But yeah, that's it for today. I had to get some more lumber for the battens. Originally, I was planning to use a different material for the roof that required less battens, but I kind of changed my mind in the middle, therefore I had not enough lumber for this particular part. This thing protects against the fungi. Yeah, and some of these planks are already with fungi. Pretty crappy lumber. But the point is that I want to continue with the other side of the roofing on Monday. And there's a bank holiday coming up here. So most of the lumber yards are not gonna be open and it might be difficult to get some lumber. So it was kind of short notice, last minute kind of deal. So I just went to the closest lumber yard and got whatever they had. It's too bad I couldn't prepare in advance, you know, for this and have the extra planks ready. And this is the lumber that I had before. It's way better compared to this crap. Oh, also let me show what else I've got today. This one protects against the birds coming into under the roof. So I got more of the green thingy. I've also got some screws for the outside cladding. So one more quick job before I go, because I'll have a short day today here. So I want to drop this black sheeting over this one, because we really have to protect this one against the sunlight, because it's very sensitive and it loses properties real quickly because of the sun. Awesome. Day 4, let's continue with the build. I've done a few boards, that's enough for now. Let's continue with other stuff. Let's do some cutting. I prepared these today. There should be enough for this half of the roof. This blue tape is to protect the roof against the nail that goes through this part. Once the nail goes through, it creates a hole and this tape just seals it. So yeah, before it gets dark, I'm gonna seal up a few more boards. So I've got a lot of material prepared once we are ready to continue with the Tyvek. Day 5, time to finally do some real progress. It's a good thing that I left this black membrane on, because the whole day yesterday I spent preparing the materials and couldn't do anything on the roof. So basically, if you think that you are gonna do something really quickly, think about it. Let's open it up again. There are some spots that are uneven. In the middle over there, there's like a dip. I need to make some plywood spacers. getting way better now. I think I'm finally ready to move on to the third row. Step is gonna be the same all the way up, so I'm gonna make some spacers. So now I just want to make sure that the step is right. I'll just take one module of the roofing and try to place it on, see if everything's fine. We're gonna continue going up. Tyvek, second row. Okay, let's tape the joints. Let's continue with the batten boards. Yep, again. Alright, that's it for today. I'm exhausted. Day 6 of this exhausting roofing job. It's insanely hot. My brother is supposed to come to help me a bit later. Before he arrives, I'm gonna continue with leveling the battens. Right, so let's do some progress. Oh, and by the way, when going up, I noticed that the length of the roof seems like it's going shorter. So the top board is now like about 1.5 centimeters shorter than the bottom one. So like the top of the roof is going like that way. So I will have to like really look into diagonal of the roof. So I'm a little worried about the diagonals. But yeah, hopefully today with my brother, two of us, we can like measure it out properly and correct anything that's wrong. Yeah, but overall it's going pretty smooth, it's pretty even, everything looks not too shabby. Also, I wanted to show you how I even it out. So I use the rub. I've got this little knot over here. And just like stick it on. here. 1.5. It's a little bit off. In the previous one I had a little dip over here, so it continues over here, so probably the whole rafter is just a little bent in, so we'll just basically I'll add a few spacers here and there just to be like precise as I like. But we'll see, I may give up this precision later on. So I'm giving like a 1 to 2 millimeters. I'd like to stay in like 1 millimeter margin, but if there's 2, I already like do something about it. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty straight and nice looking roof, I hope. That's the first roof I'm building in my life, so don't judge me. And if I make any mistakes, please let me know. I'm here to learn. Who is here in this? بس Yeah, done with the Tyvek third layer. Alright, day 6, week 2. Continue with the work. We had some heavy rainfall tonight. Everything's wet and slippery, but we have to keep working, and we will start with removing the black plastic. Let's get going with the last row of Tyvek. Alright everyone, yesterday we finished leveling out, and today, now it's time to measure the diagonals. I've got this long 20-meter tape. So yeah, I just need to climb up there and just measure to that corner, and then from that corner, this corner. One, 3, 9, 7. 1395. That's very nice. 2 centimeters. That's good. I have to figure out how to mount the drip edge and the rain gutters over here, and once I do that I will be able to move on with the sheathing. So I did a test fit of the first rain gutter. I will start in the middle, and the pitch and the slope of the gutter will go from the center to the sides. I have got the rain cutters partially installed, but I realized I don't have anything to cut it with, so I might be stuck here for today. I have found this metal hand saw, so I'll try to cut it with this one. So the rain gutter is pretty much installed. One more part to figure out how to add this one in here. We are definitely finished with the rain gutter now. Everything's tight. Moving on and doing the rain drip edge. This protective film is really hard to get off. We are finished with the drip edge. Now we will continue with the bird protector. Now we're 100% ready for roof sheeting. It's time to lay down the first row. It's day 10 of me trying to cover this roof. Finally we are on with the sheeting. I still need to put a few nails down, but yeah, hopefully today I'll manage to cover a lot of this area. We'll see how it goes, how quickly, how is the geometry going on here. So yeah, let's get to it. Get the hammer net, let's go. Yeah, I need to rest my hand. I nailed down most of the boards. So far so good. Let's do one more row. About 1/3 done. Kind of getting a rhythm of it. But I'm still not putting all the screws that's needed. I might need to come back later and just add the screws or whatever. So I've been working and working and working, and then I noticed that in the middle row the sheeting is started to like not be aligned properly. It's like somewhere in that row, it just goes that way a little bit. I need to get it back into the right position, but in order to do so I need to be able to walk on the sheeting. It's very steep, it's very slippy, and I cannot do it without the safety harness. I need to attach myself on the structure. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'll let me get the harness. Here I've got some climbing equipment from my great friend Arnos lent me his equipment. So I will be safe and sound climbing on there. I just need to figure out where to attach myself to. So I guess I'll start with tying up the rope to the roof. We are in position. I will use this piece of piping to protect the rope against the lip. I was trying to correct the misalignment, just partially successful, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. It's still going quite okay. Not perfect, but it should be good enough. So I think I'll do just one more row for today, and that's gonna be it. There has been a week since I last worked here. I ran into an obstacle that I made a mistake and lost the geometry of the roof. I had to go back, take everything down and start over. I've got some help today. My friends Arnas and Andrus. So we hope to make some good progress today. Let's go! We have laid down a couple of rows. It seems like it's getting straight now. We had to lower down the first row. Basically it was like kind of going up a little bit. Yeah, the geometry is getting fixed. Finally! Woo! It's a big day today. We have finished this side, moving to the other side. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, let's start with the scaffolding. Right, side number 2. Same story, start with the foam, black plastic. Let's move on.